Hey everybody, welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we're playing game number 3 of the series against the Cleveland Guardians. Kyle Quantrill, he is going to be on the mound for Cleveland. Logan Gilbert is going to be on the mound for the Mariners as we look to win the series in this 4-game set. We can go up 3-0. We had a pretty good game last game, 5-0 win. We got that bases clearing double with Ty France. We had the 2-run home run with Eugenio Suarez. Good, excellent. That's a good mix. I like a home run here and there. I like being able to clear the bases or at least get a run or two off of a double or a single, something like that. Maybe a wild triple. But that's not always the case for me. I think the first game we had just home runs. So it's a little imbalanced towards the home run. Got to be better about driving those runs home. But that's okay. There's 160 games remaining, all kinds of time to figure it out. After we're done with this series, we'll be seeing Los Angeles for 3, and then we'll have a day off, and then we'll actually get 3 more against Cleveland. So I hope you're excited to see Cleveland Guardians baseball, as we'll see them at home and on the road over the next week. There's a quick look at the standings. The Angels are 1-0. They had a day off yesterday, I guess. That's a very weird schedule start. The Astros won yesterday to even up at 1-1. The Rangers and Athletics both had days off as well. So, question marks. That like is just like a. Who is it? Who is it? Nick Young? Is that who I believe it's a Los Angeles Lakers player that has that like pretty incredible photo of like, what the heck? It's great. All right, we're going back to green. Going back to green. Love the sea foam. It's a little overcast, but we're going to go with a retractable roof. It's open today. Hybrid. Oh, almost picked the wrong person there. Logan Gilbert. There we go. Everybody's looking pretty good here. Let's see. Right-handed pitcher. Trammell is good against right-handed pitchers. Contact's not great, but power is pretty solid. Is there like maybe a better option? Not really. Haggerty's a switch hitter, but he's much better against lefties. All right. Boy, we have it is right-handed central here, huh? Tell you what, let's do that real quick. That breaks it up just a little bit. And then maybe we stick these two guys, the righties, back to back. They're pretty good speed and they have good power and contact against right-handed pitchers. So you got kind of a nice triple threat right there. Then you get Raleigh to maybe clear out the bases. It's kind of nice actually because you have like cleanup and then like a second kind of cleanup guy. Suarez has good contact, well, good power at least against righties. All right, we'll work with that. We'll stick the double righties right in the middle. That should be fine. Hey, while it's loading, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. Mariners baseball every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. So keep up with Mariners action all year long, all summer long, I should say. Because, boy, when I'm done with this in November, I am done with this in November.
We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners.
We'll see how the playoffs go this year. That was probably too many videos last year, but also, like, part of me was like, but it was a completionist run. That's good. All right, let's go 3.
About to get started here.
Logan Gilbert's 32 starts last year with a 13-6 record. 3.20 on the ERA, 185.2 innings with 170 hits given up, a whip of 1.18, some walks, some strikeouts.
Expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So
four-seam fastball tops out at 98, a slider tops out at 89, 12-6 curve at 83, circle change at 88, and a sinker at 87.
The wind of the pitch. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
A lot better. That was a much better pitch there. Ooh, got a little piece of that one. White Sox are playing well against the Astros in Houston.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece.
Fouled away.
Stays
Not
alive.
super concerned with getting with a sweep here. Not worried about that too much.
And there's a fly ball deep
That was a
right
bad pitch.
field.
That's
back there.
That's all right.
Turning, looking,
That
and
is
that
all
one is
right.
gone.
I would like to win the series. Thankfully,
He
you know,
sends
hey,
it
at least
out
we're
of
going to get a tie
And
here.
just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely
Fucking
drive. And,
trash.
the leadoff hitters aren't up there
Oh
anymore,
my
just working the count,
God.
trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now here is Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I was so early with a couple of those pitches. We'd been pretty lucky and escaped.
Now down by a run.
Escaped some damage in the last game, but not so much this time. That's foul. Okay.
The real threats are
That was a
coming up.
really
Already
long,
giving up
drawn
a home
out
run in this
call
inning.
on the foul there
Really
too.
have to bear down.
And the right-hander deals. Now he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And Cleveland on top 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A wind in the pitch. They say
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. We've been able to get Ramirez on a lot of his check swings, especially the last game was just check swing central.
Gets a piece,
Fouled that
and
one
it
off
stays
to stay
0-2.
alive.
Really great change of
I don't
speeds.
really
It
want to
goes
go back to the
off
12-6
off-speed
curve, but
to
I'm
the
kind of
fastball,
tempted
and
to
the hitter
here.
doesn't know what's
Throw it
coming
low,
next.
throw it away.
Next offer is
Just
downstairs.
missed.
It's a good
Ooh.
take.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted
Strike
it
three.
right past him.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Josh Bell now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing
Too late
there.
on the swing timing. I mean, thank God.
Next one misses.
Is Logan
and that's
Gilbert
ball
going to be
one.
my
Got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
question mark starter?
Check swing. Went around. That's strike 2.
That one he did not
Checks his
go.
swing.
Okay.
Appeal to third. Didn't go. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself.
Okay, so we got off to a spicy start here. Jimenez got on top of a
It's
just
now a
terrible
1-0
pitch.
ball game.
One hit, one run. Maximum time, though. We actually going to go to the bottom of the ninth for the first time in a while.
Back in Seattle and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Cal Quantrill. What do we need to know
Quantrill.
here
I'm
about
pronouncing. I'm a
the
little too
This
too
guy had a
syllabled
bunch
there.
of wins last year, and I'll tell
Great
you what,
numbers
as a
there,
position
15-5
player,
in
you've
32
got a
starts.
pitcher that's gonna go out
186
there,
innings
take the
pitched, a
ball, and put
3.38
you in a
ERA,
position to win.
178
For
hits,
whatever reasons,
128 to
relaxed,
47
you enjoy
strikeouts
playing
to
behind him,
walks.
but you also are able to score for a guy like
See what we
that.
can do
That's
here.
who he was
Try and get
for his
back
team
in this
last
game.
year.
I mean, we're not out
I'm
of
sure
it.
they're hoping they get more the same this
See what we
season.
can do.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for
tie
the
it up.
Mariners, Julio
Don't worry about it.
Rodriguez.
Let's just dial in the pitching in the next, whatever, inning, half inning. Two-seam fastball at 96, a cutter at 91, circle change at 88, curveball at 85, four-seam at 96.
Quantrill back to work. Strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
In the air, left side.
Way
Quan
too
settles
much air
underneath
under it.
it.
That cutter was
Hauls
way
it in
further
for
up in the
out.
zone than I was anticipating.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P.
Now the
Crawford.
number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That
Now
was a
one the other
really
way,
bad hit.
snags it for the second out.
Two-seam fastball bit a little to the outside, and I was not,
The first baseman,
Now
not
at the
prepared
plate,
there.
Ty France. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
That's a
And
bad
first
shot.
offering is
Settle down,
fouled
settle
off.
down. Giving this guy too easy of an inning.
That one missed.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it, and hitters have to respond.
Little
And it gets by him.
poopy single there.
Really nice job
Batting
staying up
fifth.
the middle with his approach. He
Second
didn't try to
baseman.
do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Colton Wong up to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
France off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
There's a strike.
That's fine.
3-1.
That's fine.
And that chance handled.
Oh,
Tosses to first, and that'll do it.
probably could have let him go with one more pitch there.
One
That was
left for
not.
Seattle.
not
Still
a lot was gonna
behind
happen
by
there.
a count of 1-0. Welcome back, and now Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Gilbert back to work. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
That misses. 2-0.
Boom. One of our
Gross.
favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. The 3-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Calls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Oscar.
So digging in, Oscar Gonzalez. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And that's
Oh
in there
my
for strike 1.
goodness. Okay, so they said he was 3 for 7 in the series. I thought he was actually better than that. He was 2 for 3 in the last game.
Upstairs.
Mother of God.
Swing and a slow roller. On to France. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
That is, that's what we like to call frustrating. Ooh, I gotta try and build the confidence in this 12-6 curve.
On the ground to first.
Hopefully that gives the
like
a little boost to the confidence. It's an out. It's exactly what I wanted.
Guardians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-0.
And that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. And Hernandez is out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ground ball.
Finally got one through. That guy, what the hell?
Batting 7.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Quantrill back to work. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Swing and a miss.
I don't think it was going to do a whole lot. I
was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Peppering this outside.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a bouncer to Jimenez. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians.
I had exactly what I wanted.
Nothing.
Got a little bloop. Was able to get Brawley up his strong side with his switch hitting.
Top half
and
of the
I just
third
couldn't
inning,
do it.
Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. And the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
12-6 curve is not my friend
He was
today.
ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got
Actually, that
great
wasn't a
wood
bad
on
pitch
it,
at all.
There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
On the ground, right side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw.
Settle down. That was an unnecessary attempt at trying to turn
so
two.
The batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. In there, and it's 0-1.
They have like 8 fucking left-handed batters in a row.
Second here, no outs. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking.
Okay.
One gone here.
2 extra pitches there. That was strike 3.
2
Frick.
on, 1 out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch just misses.
That's also a strike, but okay.
And another ball.
Tough spot
Wow.
right here. A couple runners
Wow.
on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Runners on the move.
Didn't really even know where to go with that.
Foul.
Lucky that he went with the swing there.
2-2 down. Got him looking for the K.
You got to be ready to swing
good.
the bat
We're good.
with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Wow, thank God he took that pitch. That probably should have been damage.
There's a strike.
Thank God he took that pitch. That probably should have been
As
damage.
it begins in this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ground ball right side into the outfield base hit. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bell in his 7th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Naylor on second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down.
Oh my fucking God.
And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate.
I'm so tired of Cleveland. I can't believe we have to play them 3 more times.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Got him looking. Called
Okay,
strike 3
so
on a fastball
I
up
would
in the
qualify.
zone.
I would qualify
But the
that as a
RBI
win.
single pushes
Wasn't
across
great,
the run. It's now
but
a
we gave up
2-0
some.
ball game. Back
They
after
had
this
base
on the
runners with
show.
nobody out. We dodged a couple of bullets there. Had the error that mercifully did not extend to the next base.
Back at T-Mobile Park, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Quantrill back to work. Swing and
Fuck.
a miss. And it's
Stop,
0-1.
Sean.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first
Just
pitch.
relax.
He was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And that one handled. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Taylor.
Here's Taylor Trammell.
How many putouts does the fucking pitcher have?
First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air to left down the line.
Oh, that unfortunately just a little too much
Makes
air
the
under it.
grab, 2 down.
Now batting,
Just
center
under it.
fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The wind of the pitch. swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners.
This guy is doing everything I fucking hate.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
His fastball's up high, matched with
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
motherfucker. Why is it that far off?
There's a strike.
Pretty nice slider.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Now batting.
So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up. That to right. Hernandez makes the play, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. In there for strike 1. And that clips the inside corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Okay, so I think those are the 2 right-handed pitchers.
Doing for the Guardians.
If the next guy is a left-handed pitcher, they have
lead.
7 lefties in a row from the 8 to the 5 spot.
Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop.
Who's been starting with
right-hander
the
back to work.
off speed.
That one misses.
Okay, went with that
And
again.
that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch.
Oh, darn
Liner to
it.
second, it picked on the hop.
Just
One out in the bottom of
dove
the
a
fourth.
little bit more than I was.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a ground ball out to
Way
short.
too early on that.
Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Wong. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, George Valero.
I mean, just garbage. Just absolute garbage swinging today.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1-0.
They say it went.
1-1.
Ball to strike.
See ya. 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's safe at first.
That animation, I was really delayed on that.
Naylor at the plate now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. First
That one
offering, and it
wasn't.
just
I don't
misses.
know, that was a mess. That was a freaking mess.
Just missed. Chris with that distraction.
Come on,
and the
man.
speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
I do not have the slider today.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Around second, on his way to third. Valera coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3. And he's there.
I don't know why it gave me a player I was not anticipating. Oh no, AJ Pollock. Shit.
Sam Haggerty. He'll take over out left after the injury.
Now playing left.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians. Stephen Kwan. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I don't know why I was anticipating it was going to give me the left fielder.
Stands at third.
That's been a pretty consistent.
Next pitch has popped up, and there's 2 down.
It's been a consistent problem that I have had in this game over the years. Has been
Jose Ramirez.
who's it going to give you? So I anticipated it giving me the left fielder.
You know,
God.
Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
Ooh,
and
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Jose Ramirez bops one out. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead.
I just don't have it. I don't have it at all with Logan Gilbert. That's a huge concern. Huge concern. With Castillo, I didn't feel like I was great, but we had some long battles with some guys, particularly Ramirez here. And when I was missing, it was off by like just a little bit, so that was like kind of more frustrating. With Gilbert, I'm all over the fucking map.
Here's Josh Bell.
And it is pretty awful. 2-out, 2-run home run.
Swings through that one.
Honestly, it should probably be worse. Some of the pitches I missed have been just god awful.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I was super worried that that wasn't even going to get down.
2 outs. Goes down looking. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And the lead is now 5-0.
Hopefully I can shake this off.
Now it's the right fielder.
It's just, I mean,
Here comes a pitch. Here's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not
that's the fucking pitch I've been looking for all goddamn
game.
game.
Doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. That one misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Bounce to the left side. Toss to Naylor. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
All right, well.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. First offering misses the mark. one lifted to left. Kwan settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. Mariners go down quietly there. It's 5-0.
It's a little bit of everything just kind of going wrong here. Bad swings, terrible contact, bad
Top of
pitching,
the 6th inning. And
errors. I mean, it's just a,
The first baseman,
just
number
a mess.
22,
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
now a high fly ball out to left center. Haggerty sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one.
I think the biggest bummer about this is just not putting up much of a fight.
Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch just misses.
100% accuracy. It's 3 degrees to the left. Yanked like that.
And that one clips the corner. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez leads off first with one away. Foul ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The pitch. Popped up. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Gilbert is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
First goddamn batter of the game.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Isaiah Campbell, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember, this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
I think I threw that pitch twice on accident. What did I miss? Curveball.
Now here is George Valera. And that's in there for strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners at first and second with one gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Haggerty on his way over. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Nice throw in by Haggerty to Crawford. Held him in second. Looked like he was going to go,
first
but
and second with two outs. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Campbell, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Saved a couple of runs there, Haggerty. I tip my cap to you.
8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Guardians 5 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's in for a strike.
Some of the greatest
so we are in the sixth inning, and he's thrown 45 pitches.
500 plus home runs, 3,000 plus hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wait, I didn't swing at that cutter, did I? Did he call that a strike?
And a pitch. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Oh, darn. Way too early on the cutter. Got a little anxious on that one.
1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next to hit, Taylor Trammell. Flied out his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Valera moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. Out number 2.
I mean, that's pretty okay contact. It's just...
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Next offering is down low. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
To the right side, Jimenez handles, throws to first, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners are down in order.
No answer. No answer for what he's doing. I can't figure it out. I'm not seeing it well. Just trash it and come back to try and win the series tomorrow, I guess.
The Cleveland leadoff hitter, Andres Jimenez. Campbell back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That was surprisingly animated and surprisingly close.
Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Just a weak fly ball this time. Wong right there to make the grab. 2 down.
That's a really
nice innings out of Isaiah
back
Campbell
into the
here. That's
outfield
good
for that catch.
stuff.
We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ramirez in the box here.
That was a
Lets that one go
surprisingly
for a
bad
ball.
pitch.
And now 2-0.
I mean, that's a strike, but all right.
That's in there.
2-1.
And that one hammered back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits.
Didn't even seem like it was that bad of a pitch.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now the 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
These pitches are not that fucking off. Are you serious with this shit?
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Ugh, just get me out of this shit. Fuck this garbage.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Leading off, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P.
The wind of the pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
There we go. Two-seam finally able to get something to go somewhere I want it.
They're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Ty France in there for strike one.
I was looking for something off speed there, so.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Wong up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Okay. We're only down 5 now.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And delivers outside.
There we go.
Right
a little
now,
surprised they're not bringing in a new pitcher.
If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
At the belt and fires.
Ball outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Kicks and deals. And a base hit into right center field. Flying around third is France.
Showed some really nice patience in that. Worked himself into a good count. I'll tell you. And it's such a good feeling when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
That's fine. That's fine.
kicks and fires. Line drive. And he'll play
what is happening here? What is happening?
Getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed.
Okay, Franco's finally going to the bullpen, which I feel like he should have done about 4 hits ago.
In this game coming up.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher. Eli Morgan gets the call.
Eli Morgan, 1 game, no record, 2 innings pitched. Lefty's batting .333 against him. 2 strikeouts, no walks. All right.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
4-seam at 94, circle change at 78. Slider at 88, curveball at 83. I wanted all of that. Fuck me.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Saddle.
Early and
Saddle.
on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him.
He goes down looking.
Well, just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
He went for it. It really held. The dive held the second, or the guy on second up. Probably held the guy up. Probably held the guy on first up as well. That probably should have been a 2-run score, but that's all right.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ooh, that circle change, it really dipped.
First and third, 1 down.
74. A piece of it.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Line, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they trail by 1.
Okay, I need to rethink my pitching strategy here.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can.
Oh, save!
It's a fielder's
Oh,
choice.
Rodriguez has enough speed to beat it out. That was not what I wanted to see right there, but
and now the shortstop,
it's our man.
Crawford.
It's our guy.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
No.
That is the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Guardians 6 and the Mariners 5.
All right. Well, hey, there's the inning I needed.
In the game, Chris Flexen.
You can bring in Chris Flexen here, 33 games with an 8-9 record. 2 saves in 2 opportunities, 137.2 innings, 3.73 ERA, a whip of 1.33, 95 to 51 strikeouts to walks. I feel like that number is flipped sometimes. Flexen has 5 pitches at his disposal. And we're going to apparently stay away from the circle change, because that was disgusting. Okay, better, but not exactly what I want. That's fine. Okay. Okay.
Welcome back. We go to the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. The pitch. There's the strike.
So I think it's going to be 2 lefties and then a righty here. Try and backdoor the cutter in.
Top of the zone,
Gonna
and
give
it's
me the
called a
call
strike.
there.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And down on strikes. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. That one ripped, and it goes just foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
I was kind of thinking
ball.
that was going to be a slider. Oh, wow, what? He was able to get that?
Righty delivers. Foul ball still 0-2.
All right, what haven't we thrown here? The 2 pitches that I didn't feel great with.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't a very good back end pitch there.
Right-handed reliever. On a line, base hit.
I don't understand.
It is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when
he's in there.
So that 5-run inning gonna just be a waste. What the fuck are we doing here?
That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit.
That is a fucking strike, dude.
I
just
Stands in
don't
now, looks at that one inside.
understand that was a bad pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls,
But that
no strikes
upper-
to count. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Rosario over at first, so 1 away. Next offering misses, and now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Really lucky there. That was not the pitch I wanted to throw. I wanted to throw a cutter.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
You got a full count.
Oh, oops. Guess I'm throwing a fastball. Fouled that one away. Let's get a little
And
cute
he
here.
stays alive. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the
That one I
bases.
just that one I missed.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Popped in the air. Left field. Haggerty in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2.
It was the movement.
Well, these
The
guys
movement got me.
understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Jimenez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is downstairs.
Fucking
First and second, 2 down. In the air right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Mariners 5.
You know what? It's
Back now,
last season I talked a lot about it as we go wins through it. 4 runs or fewer versus 5 runs or more. I was usually very good at 5 runs or more. When it was 4 runs or fewer, that was where I got into a little bit of trouble. It was harder to get wins in those scenarios. And this is a kind of game that we would see every once in a while, where it's just like, yeah, you scored 5 runs, but you were down 6 at one point. Gave up one more there, you know. Maybe not good pitch management or pitching management there. I think once you get to like 3, maybe 4 on the board, I think you need to make sure that you have a better pitcher up.
Next offering is in the dirt. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next offering down low and in the dirt. On the ground to the left.
Damn, that knuckle curve.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colton Wong.
4-seam at 97, knuckle curves all the way down at 85, and then a 2-seam at 90, back up at 97.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quan makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Off the mark there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Hopefully that was a ball.
And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
That was a strike.
And those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Damn it. I guess I'm not holding it up enough. I gotta probably let my thumb off of it a little bit. That was the pitch I was looking for.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 1-1. The tying run at the plate. That one the other way.
Damn it.
Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mariners leave 1, and they're down 7-5.
I should probably walk Jose Ramirez.
T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Quan. First offering misses the mark.
Oh my fucking God.
Liner caught it second.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm so off. I mean, that was a cutter right down the friggin' middle. Yes. I'm tired of him. 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. Get the fuck out of here.
Walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Ground ball could be 2. On a second, they get 1. And it's
that
a
worked out.
double play to end the inning.
That worked out perfectly, honestly. All right, we're going bottom 9 here. 7-5 game. Not as wild as you might believe. Ramirez, who just got thrown out at second, is responsible for at least 3 of the runs.
And here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Emmanuel Clase.
Relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
2022 reliever of the year.
Just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Cutter at 102, a 4-seam at 101, and in between those is a slider at 94.
Leading things off, it takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Late on
Chris
that.
Emmanuel Clase has turned into one of the best
Actually,
closers
not
in baseball.
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Nasty cutter. Originally signed by the Padres. Some heat
Yeah,
there.
you got me with that cutter.
98 miles an hour. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line to left.
Damn, good swing. Just a little on the outside.
Trammell in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Just 1 strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Not what I was looking for. I was looking more for that cutter. He's been kind of throwing those low with 2 strike counts.
And now 1-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Down to their final strike. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And what a play.
That'll do it. All right. Hey, it was bound to happen. We were going to lose the game. We're going to lose a lot of them. No big deal. This one got away from me early, and I don't know. It was a kind of a weird. I should have done more damage probably in that inning where I had the 5 runs, but it's just that it's one big inning, and then everything else kind of happens around it. I mean, we were down 6-0, so the score looks closer than it really was. Gave up 2 home runs to Ramirez. We did intentionally walk him, and it did actually work out to that double play highlight that they just showed. We ended up picking up 9 hits. Honestly, this game probably should have been worse. I was a mess with Gilbert today. Better with the relievers, but that's how it goes sometimes. 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the 7th, and by that time I was kind of just feeling like I was out of it. I made the pitching changes and made those decisions based on not wanting to use my quality arms. Probably should have switched that up once we started to pile up a couple of runs. At least give myself the opportunity to switch players in and make sure that I'm putting myself in the best position to try and win. But I mean, you're looking at these stat lines here with Ramirez going 3 for 4. He's your player of the game. 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. He accounted for more than 50% of the runs. 2 runs himself. Jimenez was 2 for 5 with a home run, a triple. He knocked in 2 and scored twice. And then Valera was 2 for 3. He scored twice. Gonzalez was 2 for 4. He scored once. And it was just a bit of a mess. So Jose Ramirez, like I said, your player of the game. Quantrill, he's going to get your win. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 strikeout. He ended up giving up 5 earned runs, and I'm really surprised that they didn't pull him sooner. Once like 1 or 2 go, it's like, you know what, we're done. We're up by 4. We're up by 3. We're up by 4. Don't let this get much closer. We were able to pull it within 1. Immediately gave up a run in the top of the 8th. Logan Gilbert gets the loss. 5.1 innings pitched. He gave up 8 hits. He did strike out 7. No walks. 4 earned in Class A. Comes through with the save. Colton Wong, 1 for 4 with a ribby and a run. Ty France, 2 for 4 with a run. Haggerty, 1 for 3 with a run and a ribby. Teoscar Hernandez, Oh, pardon me. Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 3 with a ribby. All right. We didn't win the series today. Have an opportunity to win the series tomorrow. We're at least walking away with a tie and even 2-2 record through the first 4 games. Really not looking forward to seeing them in a week in Cleveland. I am really, really tired of this team. So that'll be fun. We'll go ahead and just sim through the date here. Aaron Savale, I think is how you pronounce his last name. He is the pitcher tomorrow. Robbie Ray, we got the cream and gold and blue uniforms for the 1:10 start, the Sunday start. So, if you want to see that game, see if I can bounce back. So that was something I really struggled with in MLB The Show 21. I was better about it in MLB The Show 22. Get off to a bad start, have a bad stretch, limit the damage, right? Don't have extended 8-9 game losing streaks. 3, maybe 4, cut it down. Maybe you're going 2-5 in a 7-game stretch, but it's not 5 straight losses and 2 wins. It's like a couple losses here, a win, a couple losses, something like that. A little more consistent, I guess would be the word. Yeah, that's tomorrow's game. Thank you so much for watching today's game. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Every 12 hours, you're getting new content from me. And you can follow along with the Mariners 2023 season right here on youtube.com/SeanSawyer'sRex. We'll see you tomorrow for more baseball. Mediocre sports. Not great Mariners. 1 solid inning, but other than that, meh.